Gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new fighting game mini-series called Breaking Down the Buff. My name is Brian of Chamber of the Wraith, and today we're going to be looking at Spawn from Mortal Kombat 11 and what his buffs do for him specifically. Now, for those not in the know, and for those curious, the breakdown buffs are going to be breaking down various buffs to seeing what they do, right down to the minute details of exact percentage values. So if something buffs damage by 10%, that's what I'm talking about. So we're going to start with a non-competitive viable buff called Soul Forfeit, which allows Spawn to trade one offensive bar to get easy crushing blows. But what's curious is that while these allow for better combos, these also have less damage. But how much less damage are we talking here? Well, as you can see, it went from 190 to 125 for a throw, and an uppercut does 155 instead of what these easy crushing blows normally get, which in Spawn's case for some reason is 170 instead of 190, but that's a good example. The actual crushing blow attack forces the opponent to take half of the damage from a normal crushing blow. In exchange for easy crushing blows being available at any time, thus allowing for really long, ridiculous combo string possibilities. There's another buff that's available to Spawn, but works very differently, and in fact completely clashes with the Soul Forfeit. This buff is called... Oh wait, I don't have it on this variation anymore, that's right. I have it on this one, so bear with me. I'm working on trying to get things right. Right. If my Scottish accent were great, I'd be able to do it. But no, this variation has what's called Invoking the Legion, allowing Spawn access to his Fatal Blow early, but at the cost of less damage from said Fatal Blow. About 30% less damage, in fact. And I know it's 30% less because those bullets are doing 7 damage, where a normal Fatal Blow, the bullets are doing 10. So, figure out how many points that is less, you get 30% less damage on your Fatal Blow. However, supposing you're in Fatal Blow range, and you activate the buff, not only do you get more grenades, but a 10% buff to Fatal Blow damage overall. These are about the only buffs that are relatively modest about Spawn. Sure, getting your Fatal Blow early is nice, but losing 20% damage and only gaining 10% damage from the Fatal Blow, compared to other buffs like Kotal Khan's 60% damage buff, and even Shao Kahn's 50% damage reduction for the opponent, just shows how relatively modest Spawn's buffs actually are, short of extending combos and getting things early. The strength in Spawn's buffs are not raw damage, it's the bonuses that come with. I hope you enjoyed this inaugural episode. Let me know if you want any other buffs broken down, and as always, don't forget to be awesome.